Welcome to Allegio Business Solutions webinar series. We're a business technology consulting firm specializing in software consulting, implementation guidance, training, and tech support. In other words, we are committed to helping you grow your business through digital transformation. Today, we're going to learn about SugarPredict, which is a SugarCRM plugin that gives you predictive insight into your lead and opportunity data, enabling you and your team to convert leads and close opportunities faster and more consistently. And to do that, we have Shelby joining us today, who is a product expert and a solutions consultant at Allegio. So let's dive in.
SugarPredict is a new release. You need 10.3 version of Sugar or higher for this functionality to work. SugarPredict is a free plugin. However, there are some data requirements for this feature to work. SugarPredict can be found in your leads and your opportunities module. So if we go into opportunities, the data restrictions, you need 200 plus opportunities within the past 2 years for this functionality to work in the opportunities module. And in the leads module, you need at least 200 plus leads entered into the CRM over the past 2 years for it to appear here. SugarPredict is a time-aware AI engine that drives performance by continually analyzing your customers' data. This feature is another one of my favorites. So we'll start with an example in the leads module. For a lead, it's actually calculating the likelihood of this lead to convert to either an account or a contact. As you can see, they are displayed with temperature badges. So you can see green, yellow, red, gray. Green means good, more likely to convert. Red means not so good. Now, if we click into one that's more likely to convert, we'll switch our intelligence panel off of Hint, and then you can see the leads prediction dashlet saved over here. The reason that you need at least 200 other data points within the relevant module is because it's actually using AI and machine learning to compare it to other stored information that already lives in your CRM. So as you can see, I've clicked into the account Hollywood Diner. If I click more information here, you can see that this is more likely to convert because it's comparing it to 3 other accounts that have converted successfully previously. So we've got Spendthrift Inc., South Sea Plumbing Products, and NW Capital Corp. If you click on the predictions details, it will show you an overview of that lead conversion and the driving factors that have taken into consideration when scoring that lead. So it gives you a very detailed breakdown on how it compares to other cases. In this instance, this lead is similar to leads that have converted 73% of the time, which is 3.1 times higher than your average conversion rate. So your team knows, or your user will know, obviously, that this is a great lead to reach out to or to prioritize. Why might this be helpful? Well, it's going to increase your productivity. Less time wasted making calls that are not likely to convert, and more time spent on businesses with a high probability of conversion. Oftentimes, your marketing and sales teams aren't speaking the same language, which, how many times have you ran into a situation where your marketing teams are funneling over leads, but maybe they're not the most appropriate for your sales team? Well, as I mentioned, this tool will be helpful for your marketing teams as well to know the right people to target, saving you time, money, increasing your ROI, and increasing your revenue. So if we close this and we hop over to the opportunities, this is going to tell you how likely an opportunity is to convert to a closed won deal. This helps you uncover hidden market opportunities, close more of the right deals with your ICP, so ideal customer profile, drives greater sales predictability on your team's forecasts. And, it's also part of Sugar's no-touch data enrichment, adding more insightful data to build a richer lead and opportunity profile. So if we click on one that's more likely to convert, you can see the companies that it's comparing it to as well. All right, and that's it for prediction, guys. If you are an existing customer or you're looking to upskill your current tech stack or implement a new system like Sugar, I hope you found some of this information exciting and useful. And if there's any more questions, I'll be happy to answer. You need it in each. So it can work in the leads module if you have, 200 leads entered over the past 2 years. And then you also need, for the functionality of prediction to work in opportunities, you also need another 200 there. Great question. I know part of that answer. I know that it's comparing it to various different data points like the size of the business, the industry, the geographic location, the time it took to convert or close in previous cases, and performance of that previous case. But I don't have the whole list of everything that it's comparing it to, so I can share that with you after the fact. Right. My advice for that would be to use Predict as a prioritization tool, not as like a finite decision maker. Use the data in Hint to get the low-hanging fruit and save the less likelies to maybe people you're onboarding, that you're training, if some of those leads are okay to burn, or maybe use them for an administration day. Just prioritize the ones that are more likely. Don't necessarily exclude the ones that are not likely.
Thanks for walking us through that, Shelby. And thank you for joining us.